Welcome back to Rig Tour Tuesday. We are still at the Southwest RV Show. I feel like I'm getting repetitive because we're doing all these in like a day or two, so you're welcome for us wearing the exact same thing all the time. Hunter Pruitt from McLean's RV with us as always. Lady vacuuming back there, say hi. What are we looking at today, Hunter?
Oh, we are in a 2023 Grand Design Reflection 324 MBS model, a brand new redesign in this new year model of Reflections from the 31 MB that was so popular.
Awesome. I'm going to flip you guys around. We're going to let Hunter get into it, and then I'm going to show you the rest of the reflections that they have here just briefly. Do me a favor. If you like these rig tours and or our RV adventure tips and trick stuff that we do on Sunday, please consider subscribing. And if you have any information, what? That's not right. If you would like any more information on how to purchase one of these, we will also put Hunter's contact information down below so you can reach out to him. He can sell nationwide.
Awesome. So when you're starting off in the Reflection line, people get confused about the whole Grand Design lineup, and we're going to do a video on that, comparing the different lines of the Grand Design. But the Grand Design Reflection, people get confused as like the entry-level fifth wheel, and it is. But it's Grand Design's more 3/4-ton towable line. Still has the same bones of a Solitude for the most part. But this is a rig still made to be lived in full-time. It has a lot of those full-timing features. I want to let you know about some of the bones aspect on the back side here. You have a great passenger storage area, and this is the underneath front cap. But on this side here,
Hang on, I'm fat. I got to maneuver around things.
you have a completely redesigned, actually, Nautilus system that is actually a little bit more simplified.
Oh, wow, yeah.
They removed two knobs from it. But still does all the same features in terms of accommodating dry camping, being able to winterize it.
And just so you know, we have the traditional older Nautilus system that has 4 or 5 knobs on it. All I see is that that's a few less pipe connections that could potentially leak.
Right, so absolutely. In terms of the fittings along the back, Grand Design's been paired with Nautilus from early on. But on the Reflection line, they were the first to debut the Furrion tankless water heater as well. Straight propane, but it's great. You can set any temperature between 80 and 130 some odd degrees.
Oh, sheesh.
And then it's just constant on-demand hot water. You have a great slide back here in terms of depth, but again, in terms of doing an insulation test, this camper is R40 insulated, R11 in the walls, and so it's made to be lived in full-time in all the extreme temperatures. And we're coming under here.
Hey, you're coming under there. I'm going around.
And something new that they've done on the 324 MBS compared to the 31 MB is upgrade the outside kitchen. There's always been this cavity, and it's hard to accomplish a outside kitchen in a mid-bunk floor plan because you don't really have the cavity. But they built this under your front cap stairs, and it's always had the fridge, but now they've added this awesome pull-out griddle from Capital, and then the whole built-in metal pull-out tray. This is actually an accessory that I've confirmed with some reps that you can add to previous year models, or you could just upgrade to the latest and greatest. But in terms of the MORryde steps, these are pretty neat. If you're only familiar with Solitudes and Momentums, while they're not gas assisted, you can knock them off right before you go inside and clear off all the dirt and debris so it doesn't wind up inside the camper. But in terms of a camper, they've only tweaked and adjusted a few small things from the 31 MB. It's still 37 feet overall length, so still able to be accessible to state national parks. But they did an upgraded residential style fridge, dual side here. 12 volt because it does have a solar package already on the roof. You get a nice cast iron cooktop, large oven, residential style microwave, and then a deep stainless sink. Doesn't have a divide like the Solitudes, but some people prefer this. And what I love about this floor plan is the seating space that you get when you have the whole family in here. You have this giant U-shaped dinette along the back, and it's one of the largest U-shaped dinettes you'll see in a camper. It takes up the entire rear space. This is on a telescoping table mount, so you're not knocking your knees in it. There's only one pedestal, and you release those levers and press it right down if we didn't have all of our decorations on it. Cushion storage really easy right on top of it. Makes into a big enough bed for 2 full-grown adults. If the adults didn't want to sleep in the massaging and heated recliners, and this is one of the only rigs that actually has 3 full seats that all 3 recline. Great cup holders, and then the pantry on the alternate side, which if we had it turned on, would have the motion sense light. Small things, but there's actually a gap in between here. A lot of my customers found that that's the perfect place for a Swiffer or a broom, because you're always sticking it behind the toilet or it's an awkward place. But it's a really good sized pantry, really well equipped all the way around. But again, the MBS designation of this 324 MBS floor plan is the mid bunk. This is awesome if you do have kids You want them to still feel connected to your main space. Keep an eye on them, but kids can be seen and not heard when you close that glass door. This flips up real easy. They can still lounge, hang out here. You have a TV backer location, and then plenty of storage up above with a full dresser, because again, kids are going to be mainly having foldables. And then they maximize every square inch on these Grand Designs, giving you drawers underneath as well.
So in the Solitude, I've noticed there's a pull-out couch here, so you really can't replace that in the Reflection, correct?
Right. No, this is built in. The more identical floor plan to the Solitude version of the 378 MBS
Right.
that you're referencing is a 367
Gotcha.
BHS of the Reflection line, and it actually has the trifold sofa bed here. Really easy to remove if you wanted to utilize this space as office space. But this is for those families that just want to sleep the kids here, still have them a space, but that also don't need the washer-dryer connections or the desk space.
Right. Also, there's 2 doors.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really nice, especially if you got little ones. That's the 367 BHS Reflection. For my customers, it's usually the customers that have a little bit older kids or a mixture of older with younger because it has the loft space. This is for folks who usually have all younger kids because they're running around this several times, going in circles.
Or dogs.
Yeah. You get no floor vents in this main area. You have this Compass Connect power or the monitor.
So that's a new looking control panel.
It is, absolutely, but still Bluetooth connectable. You can control everything from your slides, your awnings, the lights, and actually be your own spotter on the outside. Here's your solar monitor right there.
Not pulling a lot in and out here. Something about that roof.
But the glass shower enclosure is really nice on this size of the camper. Plenty of headspace in here. It is only a 12.5-foot tall camper, so you don't have to worry about pulling something that's almost 14 feet like some of the larger fifth wheels. Awesome medicine cabinet. They utilize every square inch. Actually give you a place to hang towels without command hooks. What a concept. Porcelain toilet, and then your tankless water heater controls right in here as well. In terms of the bedroom, still very capable. Again, you can all stand up in here. Again, I'm 6 foot even, not wearing the boots today. I'm 6 foot even and able to actually get in here comfortably. Have a very large closet along the back with drawers, and then the side tables that are very nice, along with under bed storage.
There's the storage. Sorry, I'm trying to get out of the way.
Now, the difference in this and upgrading to the 367 VHS is you would have a bed slide here and a whole front cap closet. For some people that are going to make this their home, it might be worth the upgrade to that floor plan. But the 324 MBS really is fitting that perfect gap, both budget-wise for people looking to get into this lifestyle, but also some people who need just a comfortable bunkhouse floor plan for traveling, because again, it's under 40 feet. So,
and it was hard for me to show while we were in here, but what Hunter was talking about, so there is actually a little step up on the bed right there, so that's why he said he could still stand up. I just barely touch my head, and I'm 6'2", flat-footed, and I actually have cowboy boots on today, so.
But even though this rig is capable of full-time use, I would encourage you to consider the 367 BHS if you are full-timing. This rig is awesome if you are traveling. I mean, you got so many windows in that bunkhouse, but then look at the scenic view out the back. That's the nice thing about a mid-bunk compared to a rear bunk floor plan, is this is your most scenic view right out the back. And so having all of these windows is really going to allow you and the whole family to enjoy wherever you are. But this is the 324 MBS Reflection, again, brand new for the 2023 line. I think that the tweaks and adjustments they made over the 31B are going to be really well embraced between the upgraded fridge and then a little bit different bunkhouse arrangement.
All right, guys. Hunter, as always, thank you, my friend.
My pleasure. Absolutely.
Letting me crash the party here at the Southwest RV Super Show.
It's a party.
Yeah, it's been really fun looking at all these rigs. Again, you're probably going to see these videos for months because we're doing so many of them.
Right.
Like I said before, if you want more information about this, like MSRP, maybe even talk about purchasing one, we'll put Hunter's contact information down below so you can do that. Also, if you are interested in having your rig highlighted, because it's all well and fun to see these things here at the show. They're nice and pretty with the fig fruit and all that.
Breakfast.
Yeah. Breakfast of Champions. We'll just plastic up.
Yeah.
We would like to see how you customize it as well. So shoot us an email at info@millersinmotion.com and we will figure out a way to coordinate or ask you to shoot something in your own rig so we can highlight it on this channel and show people what you've done to your rig, whether you want to or not. Just kidding. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, we do have our RV tips, tricks, and adventure videos on Sundays. And until next Tuesday, if you're just into these RV review things, we will see you then. Bye, Mom.